Hi everyone! First, I want to say, no, I don't live in my car. I know that I'm always posting videos and I'm in my car, but that is the quietest place that I find works best when I want to concentrate on a video. So I just finished my workout, but I just wanted to share something really quick that I heard in a motivational video that I was listening to during my workout. So this is for all those mommies out there. And not just mommies, but you know, you're working every day and you're taking care of your obligations, right? We get up every day and we make sure that our obligations are a priority, right? We need a roof over our head, we need to eat, we need to, you know, feed our children, we need to give them their needs and wants. You know, we try to do the best that we can do, but we show up because we know we have to. We make it a priority. And I think that we have to change our mindset, and we have to make sure that we're making ourselves a priority, our goals, and make it a necessity. Not something that you want to do, not something that you want to do, but something that you have to do, right? Like, you need to want it as bad as you want to breathe. You know, you have a dream, right? You have something, you have a vision, you can see it, but you're afraid to go after it for some reason, somewhere along the line, someone put doubt in your mind, told you couldn't do it, and those people are telling you can't do it because they weren't able to do something themselves. They weren't able to do either the same thing you're trying to do, or something that really just they weren't able to go through with. They weren't strong enough to complete it. And a lot of it is mental. A lot of it is being able to pass through it. You can see the sun, and you don't see that big mountain in the way, and you think you're just gonna, you know, get to the sun and not have any obstacles. Not gonna happen. You have to push through it, and it's not gonna be easy. Anything worth having, ask anybody who has something that's worth having if they had to try hard for it. Did they have to, you know, go through obstacles, push through it, mind over matter, you know, whatever the case may be, whether it be physical fitness, whether it be, you know, a career that you want, that you've always wanted. If it's something that you're good at, if it's something that you love, you're going to be successful at it because you love it. You know, I've had many jobs, okay? Many jobs. I've altered my schedule because of my children. You know, I wanted to make sure that I could be the best mom and be home with them and provide for them at the same time. That's not easy. It's not easy. You know, making sure that you have someone to drop them off, pick them up. I had to do that. And then I have my own goals too. You know, I'm a person that's, aside from being a mommy, I mean, I have personal goals. I have things that I want to do, and I know you do too. I know you do, and you, if you're going to sit there and make excuses right now while you're watching this, like, oh, well, she doesn't have this, or she doesn't have that, and, you know, she has this, and, you know, I can't do that, then you're not ready. Then you're not ready, and you're not going to make it. So it really is about making a decision to do it, not just, you know, kind of doing it, because then you're going to get kind of results, right? I've said that before, and I just think that if you can make a job that you hate a priority, if you can show up to a job that you're obligated to go to, that you don't like, but you know you have to do it to survive, right? You need to treat your goals the same way. You have to do it. It's a priority. It's a must. You need to do it. You have to push through. And a lot of times, I think this is the biggest thing, and correct me if I'm wrong, but when you think of a goal, right, you have a vision, and you think of this big goal, it's a ginormous goal, and you're like, whoa, I don't know, I don't think that that's something, I can't do it because of this, and it just seems too big, you know, I'm thinking too big, and it's just not, it's not feasible for me. You're looking at it from a huge perspective. You can't do that. When you're building a brick house, okay, you can't look at the entire picture of, oh my God, I have to do all of this. No, you take one brick at a time, you place it. You think about the next brick, you pick it up, you place it, and so on and so forth. You just have to create your goals the same way, one step at a time, okay? That's done, moving on to the next. Placing the next brick, moving on to the next. That one's placed, moving on. And that's how you climb. And then before you know it, it's just like looking back and saying, wow, 10 years have passed? oh, I wish I had started school 10 years ago and I did this. I could be this by now. Or I could have did that if I had just, you know, made that choice and I didn't listen to this person, I didn't listen to that person. You know, you're waiting for other people's approval, right? Like you want your spouse to approve of it. You want your kids to approve of it. You want your parents to approve of it. Your best friend, whoever. You're waiting to get that confirmation for everyone to tell you, yes, you can do it. That's the wrong mindset. There's people who are not going to see it. There's people who are not going to get it. Why aren't they going to get it? Because it's not their dream. It's not their dream. And you can't bash them for you not being successful at your dream. You can't get mad at them for not grasping your dream or your concept or your goal, whatever it is that you want to call it. You can't get mad at somebody for not supporting it either. You have to be your biggest supporter. No matter what happens along the way, shit's gonna happen. That's life. That's life. And anything worth having is worth fighting for, right? I mean, it's not like you're gonna work hard and then succeed and then look back and be like, man, that really wasn't worth it. That sucked. No, you're going to be proud of yourself and it's going to feel so good. You ever do something and you're like, wow, I'm so glad that I did that, or I'm glad I made that decision? Same thing. So, moral of the story, you know, your dream is your dream, but you have to treat it like you need it. Not that it's, I'm going to get to it type of mindset, because you won't get to it. You won't. You have to make the decision to stop making excuses. I'm not saying that there isn't other people out there that have it harder than the next, okay? I get it. There's, minorities. There's people who have, they struggle with more. They have more, or they don't have as much money coming in, or, whether it be childcare, whatever the excuse is, okay? We all have excuses, and we can continue to make more and more and more. It's easy to come up with excuses, right? But all you need is one reason. That's all you need, is just one reason to do it. Just to do it. And I'm not saying that I'm at the top right now, because I'm not. I'm pushing through. But I'm feeling positive, and I want to share that positive vibe. And even if it affects just one person, even if just one person says, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to get my ass up. I'm going to stop making excuses, and I'm going to do it. Then this video has served its purpose. So I was just feeling the vibe, and I'm just going to keep pushing through. It's so nice outside. And as you can see, I have my car back. For those of you who know that I had some car issues. So I'm super, super grateful for that. Oh, you have no idea. When I see people walking in the cold, cold weather or the hot, hot weather, I'm like, thank you, God. I'm appreciative. So I just want you to make the decision, to change your life. If you can make the shitty things in your life an obligation and do it every day, you set your alarm for it. You set your alarm to get up, to go to a job that you hate, to do something that sucks, but you do it because you have to. You want to provide. You need to survive, and that's what you need to do for yourself, right? Set your alarm. Set your alarm to get up and make shit happen for you. Whatever the goal is, whatever, I went to bed late, so I want to sleep in. You're wasting time. Stop binge watching. You binge watch a show. I see so many people post about how they binge watch this or that. And it's like all those hours go by and you've achieved absolutely nothing. Every day should be a grind. Every day should be of some essence, you've accomplished something. People say, I owe it to myself to do absolutely nothing today. Okay, well, if you have that mindset, then that's what's going to continue for you. So stop the excuses. Push through, make it an obligation, make it something that you prioritize and you need to do, not something that you want to do or you're going to do when you have free time. So with that being said, it's gorgeous outside, and done my workout, going to go eat some gains, and I love you guys.